It's a bitey one.
Yeah, leave this one alone now, eh?
Yeah. I know the track. I can hear it chomping and ripping at my hair.
Yeah, it just had this bit here and gone.
They're so big though.
And they like kind of just pop up. Like you think you're looking around everywhere.
Oh, you're looking at one and then there's one in your face.
I've seen what you can do.
Thank you so much. That was awesome.
Thanks very much.
So we just finished our swim with the dolphins and seals in Baird Bay in the Ocean Eco Experience. So we basically got given when we arrived, well, first of all we paid for 2 people at a swimmer's rate, which was $180 each. We got given some wetsuits and just got told to take what we needed, which was just like a jacket, some towels, camera. That was basically it really. We just had to have our swimmers on under our wetsuits. Then went into the boat and went out to a seal colony, and we got to swim around with seals for quite a while. It was we got to sort of 2 different spots where there was a fair few seals on the beach and on the rocks, and then coming out into the water. It was nice and shallow, so we were able to swim around with them, but also touch when we needed to. They were so playful. At one point, one of the sea lions came up and started eating my hair, so that was a pretty fun experience. It was sort of one of those things where you think it's like fun and playful, but then when it's there, you sort of realise how big they are, and it was sort of scary. And also once you're out in the water and then back in the boat, when you're wet, it's quite cold. So once everyone had had a swim and then we were moving on to find the dolphins, we were all freezing, but they included like a hot Milo and bickies and stuff, so that was really nice to sort of warm me back up. Once we went and did have a look for the dolphins, it was out in more deeper ocean, and we tried to sort of jump out to see the dolphins in the water, but they were quite quick, so they just sort of kept swimming away really, really quickly, faster than it took for us to all get out and know where they were in the water. But we got quite a good view from the boat, as well as having a bit more of a swim there. And the tour was supposed to only go for like 3 hours or 3.5 hours, but it ended up going for 4.5 hours, 5 hours maybe. And we were originally going to leave Scout in the car, so we would have been worried about him knowing how much longer it was going to be. But thankfully we met some great people at our campsite last night, and they looked after Scout for us, and their kids were playing with him, and they had their dog Nala, so they were, you know, really helpful to be able to have Scout with them, and so we didn't have to worry too much. But there were people on the boat that did have dogs in their caravans for that whole time, and they were getting a bit worried about them because it was quite a while, and from sort of the middle of the day, it was, you know, a hot sunny day.
It wasn't really like other tours and trips that we've done sort of in other areas. There was a lot more sort of laid back feel to it. Probably just being where it is, it's quite remote, so there's a really nice sort of environment, and they do give plenty of time to make sure everyone sort of gets a good experience out of the trip.
They're also really friendly, happy to answer all the questions that you have about the sea lions and about the area and all that sort of stuff. Their gear's really good, their wetsuits and snorkels are all really good. They make sure everything fits properly, that your mask is tight and all that, so that you get to have all your stuff working when you do get into the water and swim around. After our swim, it was really easy to sort of get out, get your wetsuits off, and they also have a shop there where you can buy like sausages and sausage rolls and pies and coffees and milkshakes and things like that as a refresher after your time out on the water, which was nice. And another thing that we found that was really helpful is what they use with their snorkeling masks is they have their own sort of adjustable Velcro, what would you call it? Head straps. They use them on all of the ones that they have on their tours, and as soon as we saw them, we were like, oh, that's such a great idea, because then you can adjust it for the shape and size of your head and then just leave it and then forget it. So I saw that they had them for sale in their shop when we went and got some sausage rolls, so we grabbed some of those as well. They're such a great idea. So that basically sums it up for this week's video. We just wanted to share that experience with you. It was for basically for my 30th birthday. We thought it would be something that would be a really good experience and a good memory to have. Worked out well being able to have Scout looked after and not have to worry about him as well. We're very thankful to the guys that did that for us. If you're ever around the area south of Ceduna in South Australia, Baird Bay, it's definitely worth coming out and doing one of the tours. All in all, a wonderful experience. As always, thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you in our next video. Bye!